So take us back to some of those early conversations with Pos and the group members about the direction of Buhloone Mindstate and what they wanted you to contribute to the album.
So one thing you have to understand is there were never any real conversations. It was just, Shorty, we're in the studio Tuesday and Wednesday, we need you here. Shorty, we're in the studio Saturday, we need you here. Shorty. So I just did. There was no conversation surrounding it. It was just, we need you to be here, which that kind of resulted in me being on a lot of songs for that album because I was just there just in case. So we're like, oh, Shorty, do this ad lib, Shorty, do this, Shorty, do, but there was never any real conversation. And, I was young and excited to be a part of the process at that point. So you could have told me to jump off the bridge. I would have been like, oh, so.
Right. What was the creative process between you and the group members as far as creating those songs?
Shorty, come here, do this. there it is.
Were you
now with In the Woods, it was, we need you to write a verse, for this song. And then that was pretty much the most prepared I had to be before going to the booth and record.
What were some of your best memories of those recording sessions?
I mean, it was just fun. It was different. I really miss being in a studio because you could be in room A and anybody could be in B or C. And, we're at Battery and Electric Lady. And so, Busta might come in and he's recording next door, or Madonna might be down the hall. At that point, it's different. We don't have that anymore with the creative process. You could literally just be walking to the kitchen and run into anyone. And I think a lot of that is unfortunate. I mean, I know huge groups, are still recording that way to an extent, because a lot of people have their own studios. So when you had a studio, like the label had everybody there, so you could see anyone. And I think we lost a lot of the collaborative creative process because, people aren't really in the same atmosphere with everyone.
Right.
So.
Being your first time in the studio, what was some of the things you learned working around those guys?
God, I don't know if I really learned anything. I mean, I love the process. I had been in the studio before with Rich, so I was familiar. It's not like I learned any specific technique or, anything like that I can recall.
Best memories overall of creating that album with those guys?
Like I said, it was just fun. I mean, we would be in there. You'd go in and it would be daylight, and I'd fall asleep on a couch somewhere and wake up. It'd be the morning. And I mean, it was all-nighters, So just fun times. I mean, everyone, daylight's fun and silly and lots of laughs. And so, that was cool.